As you said, Vinicius, I'd love to see him come on during the second half.
Opportunity for us to take a look at the starting 11 for Zizou with 4 changes from the 1-0 loss to Rayo last week.
Think twice after a heart attack, but whatever happens, we wish him great health. But yeah, no Bale.
First campaign in La Liga. Getting into a bit of trouble that time. And Dia rolls it back. 2-2 draw at La Ceramica, but he turns it over here to Mariano, edge of the area, and Mariano puts it in the back of the net. Mariano Diaz filling in for Benzema, scores the opener for Real Madrid.
Good goal, well taken by Mariano, and it was Brahim, I think, who dispossessed Santi Cazorla in a crucial area. They're complaining about the tackle, but it seemed to be a fair tackle. Let's have a look at it again. There, he's close here in white. That man there's going to have the decisions, and what he's seen.
Running into a bit of trouble against Casemiro and Marcelo. Fornals in displace here for Quintilla. Square ball into the edge of the 6th Varane with Casemiro. Carvajal scooped into the area for Mariano, headed away. Third full-time challenge from Valverde this time, because Vasquez gave it away.
I guess all the time you're not mathematically safe. There's a little bit of tension in there. And
wide for Samu. The captain Mario wanted it back. Flipped into the middle for Pedraza. Sorla. I thought about the shot, instead leaves it for Pedraza. And again, Carvajal stands his ground. Pedraza. Deflection off of Lucas Vasquez.
Defense causes chaos. Kroos picks up the ball and they make a good attack.
Here's Gerrard. Lucas isolated on the near side. Dragged back into the 6, and pings working against Funes Mori. Onto his left, Mariano, already on a goal. Mariano, goal bound, denied by Andres Fernandez.
They're doing so well there. Just the final shot didn't have the power that it needed.
Brahim Diaz splits the defenders. It's Brahim. Brahim against the world, into the area. Brahim denied by Andres. Into the middle for Carvajal. Took it on the volley. Off the woodwork. Loose for Mariano. And the offside flag comes up against Mariano Diaz. But what a strike that was from Dani Carvajal.
Absolutely brilliant from the right full-back. It's more like a Cristiano Ronaldo effect there.
Mario, the 9th best away record in La Liga. Those are the thoughts of our resident goalkeeper at the end. That's given away to Gerard Moreno, to the edge of the area. Gerard! Oh, what a finish to level the score. After a career-high season with Espanyol last term, it's been a bit of a disappointment this season for Gerard Moreno. What a fantastic finish. Shortly after conceding the opening goal, Villarreal back on level terms at the Bernabeu.
That's a fantastic strike. I'm just talking about how good Courtois is. To beat him from there has to be a brilliant strike here. Casemiro dispossessed. It's
an in-swinger driven to the heart of the area, and Gerrard blasting it over the crossbar.
Yeah, doesn't test Courtois in goals. So by the way, I think
surveying his options, Lucas with the drag back near post, and it's hit away. Cross followed up. Brahim slipped into the area. Carvajal, the right back, was the Marcelo. Plenty of targets to aim for. Casemiro back from Marcelo in the box. Marcelo, and it skips wide of the target. The deflection takes it out for a corner.
Oh, wonderful play from Real Madrid on the attack. Marcelo
to find Marcelo. He's in behind. Marcelo goes for goal. He's loose on the doorstep after the parry. Followed back and deflected by Quintilla. Corner kick for Real Madrid. They responded brilliantly. Out to Valverde. Lucas dragged back to Fede Valverde with his back to goal. Cross. And they've peppered Andres Fernandez with chances in the early going, but it was relatively straightforward as far as all for Gerrard. Here's Samu. Samu back to the edge of the area for Gerrard. Valverde slots it through into the area for Mariano with his back to goal. Still Mariano Diaz.
It was an absolute disgrace.
Brilliant switch of play from Toni Kroos. Carvajal tried to lead. Now Fornals. It's given away to Valverde, who took it away. Kroos. Kroos with eyes for goal just in time. Dani scooped into the back post. It was Mariano attacking it. Alvaro gets there first, and this will be a corner kick. Because Vasquez has his dancing shoes on. Squeezes across into the back post. First to arrive on the ball, gets there ahead of Varane. It's Samu Chukwueze, denied by Courtois. Say Real Madrid, but they finished second to Barcelona. And these were unforgiving days at Real Madrid, as they are now.
Good side together for next season. It's a big job on his hands, and hopefully he's got lots of money to spend.
Lucas cuts inside. Already 12 shots from Real Madrid, but it's Villarreal now on the front foot. It's blasted over the crossbar.
Not too far away, is it, that strike? And it's a little bit warning there for not get pacey players, but certainly as players for the future, Vinicius and Brahim, to be hugely excited.
Marcelo into space for Brahim to chase. Brahim Diaz not afraid to get stuck in, is he?
Big, strong centre back, lovely ball player. I think be ideal to have. Maybe not as a start, it's almost on a week-to-week basis. I don't like it, but it is the way of the modern game.
9 unlikely goal scorers at that. Mariano, Cross, Lucas, Mariano sliding in. Santi Cazorla, and the initial foul is given. It was Mariano on the receiving end.
And it could have gone anywhere, but it goes to Vallejo, unfortunately, for the Yellow Submarine. To cause more problems.
Taken short. Here's Marcelo on his right. Marcelo finding an opening. Loose on his 6, and Vallejo puts it in for his first La Liga goal. Jesus Vallejo fires Real Madrid in front.
Yeah, nice quick finish from Vallejo, but like we were just saying moments earlier, these set pieces, they can cause you all sorts of problems if there's a decent ball in. They played that well, Real Madrid, to create the opportunity for the young centre-back. He's delighted. I know his job's to keep them up, but when you can score them as well, happy days. And short corner, poor marking there from Villarreal. Marcelo with
Varane. Casemiro turns and brought down by Funes Mori, who would come a long way out to chase the Brazil. Gets it back from Samu Chukwueze. Here's Cazorla. Pedraza at the back post.
He's playing more of a left winger, trying to play left back, and that's always been a weakness for Real Madrid as this ball. Not
catapulted forward for Gerard Moreno into the area, looking for Fornals. And the ball rolls on the second stanza at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid 2, Villarreal 1. After there's Cazorla. Pedraza, the early cross deflected Gerard. Samu skips past the challenge of Marcelo. Still Chukwueze on his left. Went for goal himself, and it's well wide of the target.
Not too far wide. Courtois had it covered, but lovely little run there from Samu.
Here's Valverde. That's a nicely weighted ball. Consider it for Carvajal, and Mariano gets his second. A lovely build-up on the play and an easy finish for Mariano. It's Real Madrid 3, Villarreal 1.
That starts with Valverde's pass to Carvajal on the right-hand side. Brilliant pass. Carvajal's in, puts his head up. Mariano's waiting in the box and taps that into the back of the net. We said early on, if he scores 2 or 3, maybe he does get to stay next season. The home fans appreciate Mariano, and he really has put in a good shift. He's battled, he's fought, but that ball there from Valverde, absolutely brilliant.
To do. Marcelo, cross toward the back post, dealt with by Funes Mori. Knocked down expertly by Gerard in front of Casemiro. Gerard team flipped into the area looking for the run of Mariano. Mariano on the end of it, through the legs of Alvaro and of Carvajal. Cazorla. That's well read by Fede Valverde. It was Vasquez. It's Quintilla. Still Lucas. Squeezes it in back. Toni Kroos, Marcelo. Again, Brahim Diaz settles on his left. Brahim into the area. Brahim! Oh, what a kick save by Andres Fernandez to deny the youngster.
That's a great bit of skill from Brahim there. You expect him to shoot with his left foot. He goes to shoot direct.
Brahim. Mariano. Samu against Vallejo. Letting the ball do the work. Marcelo on the near side. Marcelo against Mario. Marcelo on his right. Marcelo parried by Andres Fernandez. Well, he's come up with some big saves. And there's some concern for Marcelo here, perhaps in the landing. Favoring his left hand.
Shaking his head, which is not a good sign.
Samu. Chukwueze into traffic. Chukwueze fires. He got Cazorla in that wide position now. Cazorla. Leading forward is Manu Trigueros, and his shot. Gerard flies past Casemiro into the area. Squared back is Jaume Costa, and he's put it in the back of the net. There is life in Villarreal. It's Real Madrid 3, Villarreal 2. And Jaume gets his first La Liga goal of the season.
That's a great finish from Jaume Costa there. Absolutely brilliant, giving Courtois no chance, and the fans appreciate it. Probably come a touch too late. Once again, Madrid not defending well. Casemiro here too easily.
He rounds the goalkeeper. Took away the angle. It's deflected. Gerardo chased Wes in. Knocked down by Iborra, but got the ball, and the referee agrees. It's into the area. Baqueros. Baca.